Hey there, true believers. Rain Kisaragi here with another Seafaring video from the Etrian Odyssey 3 Let's Play. Last time, we discovered the lighthouse and a lot of other things hidden around the sea. Now it's time to do some more sea discovery, because there's still a lot of map we haven't mapped. It's generally what you should do with a map, I don't know why I specified. But let's set sail anyway. We actually do need the foremast for this, and some raisins. You see, I have some money. I had to go grind for some cash. And first and foremost, before we go find anywhere new and special, we need to go get something that I said that I was going to go get last time. But because of stupidity, I couldn't. Let's go ahead and get this then, once I remember where I am. Little L-shaped island, this. A little... Not an L, but a little, you know, one of these stuntedy things. Just spin around. Okay, that island is nothing but little mountain bits. Almost said pits there. That's not the correct word at all. I think that last one's just a big mountain, though. So let's go ahead and mark that as a big mountain. Alright, then we go... attract the ire of the pirate, who's just gonna shuffle around behind us. Hopefully these sea videos are at least moderately interesting. I try to have a bit of a plan when I do these, because it's very easy to get lost, and it's on that side. Okay. It's very easy to get lost in these, and I'd rather not just have a set of me driving aimlessly around the ocean, accomplishing nothing. This is a little Tetris piece, and then we just do the 3 trees. Please, mouse, please work. Alright. So we're over here then. That's cool. And this should be where I'm looking for. Traveling the seas near Armor Road, you see a giant black object drifting across your course. Looking closely, you realize that it's a baby whale, apparently injured by a harpoon. You are aware that there's an unspoken rule between fishermen not to hurt baby whales. At least there's that. This harpoon must be the work of a heartless adventurer hunting for sport. Having the supplies to treat the injured baby whale, you have the supplies to treat the injured baby whale, you don't have to question their existence, should you choose to do so. Treat the whale? Yes, of course, because we are decent people. The whale is too weak to resist the whale is too weak to resist as you haul it in to treat it. You pull the harpoon from its side, rub ointment on the wound, and bandage it up. The bandages immediately fall off once it hits the water, but well, you tried. But the whale doesn't look like it's going to swim away anytime soon. Did the treatment succeed? As you ponder what to do, you see a huge black shadow the size of a schooner approaching you. The baby whale uses its remaining strength to swim towards what looks to be its mother. The two whales circle around you as if in thanks, then vanish over the horizon. You watch them go before turning to examine the harpoon that pierced the whale. Upon closer inspection, it is Ned's harpoon, which once belonged to the legendary fisherman. These adventurers were douches for both attacking a baby whale and using this legendary artifact. It is still in good condition and may be put to use once it has been repaired. You stow the harpoon in the hold in hopes that it will prove useful. Ned's harpoon, nifty. We have that now. This is a thing we now process. And this is a massive reef network right here. So let's go ahead and draw this massive reef. Where the remaining pieces of this massive reef. And there's a pirate there who doesn't like me. I don't really care what he likes and doesn't like, to be honest. So there, I've tamed my own white whale, and I've found Ned's harpoon. Yes, that was a forced joke, and I don't care. Nothing else is over here, so it's time to return to town. But we got Ned's harpoon, so that's nifty. What is Ned's harpoon? Ned's harpoon costs 200 to use, and it allows you to hunt tanyons. Tanyons are the whales in this game. But we have no need to do so at this time, nor do we have the money, the spare monies to do so. So let's go ahead and do an actual exploration first, because we need to do that. And for this first one, we're actually going to go a very similar route to what we just did. Yep, very similar route so far. Now, here's what we're going to break off. Alright, now we have currents to draw. And it looks like it's just several... Not there. There we go. It was close. You tried. Okay, we went north to the current. I have this in my notes. Okay, cool. He doesn't seem to be bothered with me, which is nice, because him being bothered with me doesn't suit my purposes at all. We definitely do not want the pirates to be angry at us. Now we just go north. Traveling east of Armor Road Port, a violent ocean current flows before your eyes. Beyond that current, you can see a town with a windmill sitting on a hill. That must be Batavia. Let's go with that one, whose commerce is known far and wide. You would like to find a way. You'd like to find a way across the current to reach it, but you're not sure if you can. Well, current. What do you have to say about this? I think you should just go north. Thank you, current. I appreciate that advice. Let's follow the current's advice and just go north. And what do you know? We've crossed the current and we've gotten here. Yay. I could have turned when I was a little north. I could have turned and seen this already, but I don't know. It's funnier this way. So let's go ahead and throw down some things. We'll put our current down. Yeah, it goes one more up. Then we start getting the other way current, which we'll mess with later. Congratulations! You've found the thing. Yay. At last, you reached the harbor of the famous trade city, Batavia. You overcame freak currents and eddies, as well as dastardly pirates to reach this place. I suppose there's a pirate behind you. Don't turn around. You note the route to Batavia on your chart and decide to return to Armor Road to report. The day of Armor Road's return to glory is now one step closer. Yay. Not a problem. It was actually quite easy. Sauerkraut. Yes. And monies. Yay, monies. Okay, so they're Germans then, the Batavians. Is that what's going on? So don't just snack on it. I don't personally like sauerkraut, so... Well, we have the option for sauerkraut, which is incredibly expensive and gives and is a 20-turn food, but it is incredibly expensive, so that's the problem. But we have one other place we can go do, and I want to see if something else happens first. Okay, I don't see a merchant ship spawned in, so I guess we can just go to the next place, which is easy enough. Alright. See, we are trucking right along. We're making some decent progress this video, and that's not how long that island is. And it's got these 3 trees. And we got some more reef to draw in. Eventually, I will be able to deal with pirates, I promise, but that time is not now. We're quite inept at any real adversity, you see. That's what that reef looks like. it looks like one tile ahead of us that starts, so we can go ahead and connect that, because that's how that looks. Drop more trees down. You think there was something on that little stony island, but there's not. A violent current blocks your path forward. Does it? Squinting, you can see many ships moored at a harbor beyond the current. That must be Karen, the well-known commercial port. You can find a way there if you like, or you can explore it, or you can explore more easily accessible regions. Well, I mean, disembarking here, by the way, means you won't be able to get to the city because you'll burn turns here. So we're not gonna disembark. Just gonna drop some squares and drop some trees into the ocean. This is what I do. Be terrible. It's what rain does. Drop that here. And put some more trees. Don't know exactly how far that goes. There's another little island up here. Congratulations! Yay! We've done things. You have arrived at Karen, the thriving commercial port. It took perseverance to navigate the sudden ocean currents and establish a new route here. If you say so, there wasn't any currents at all. You note the route to Karen on your chart and decide to return to Armor Road to report. The day of Armor Road's return to glory is now one step closer. Yay! Yes, it was quite easy, actually. You mean modern times? Because this is the future, after all. Cool. Ah, very nice, very nice. I don't want to be patient. Screw being patient. Well, that seems like a good bit of progress today. We found 2 key locations, found that stupid harpoon that I couldn't find, and did some pretty good work today. It's a little short video today, but it was a little long video last time, so this is compensating, you see. I'm not making you sit here for hours every week watching me wander around the sea, being particularly boring with no real interest in what I have to say. But that's what we're going to call today. Next time on, well, I guess next time on the seafaring videos, we'll continue to explore places. But if you just wait 1 second, we will begin the actual set, and we'll be back in the labyrinth. So till next week with the seafaring videos, I'll see you then. But in just a moment with the actual set. So till then. Okay.